Hey guys, today we're looking at the 5th boss in Sanctum of Domination on heroic difficulty called Soulrender Dormazain. As you walk into the boss room, you will notice Garrosh Hellscream chained up in the back. As you might know, I have no idea about RP mouse, so I don't know what's really going on here. Anyways, Dormazain is a single phase encounter with irregular spell timings. The room layout is split into 4 lanes from Garrosh outward. These lanes are important for the 2 unique abilities of this encounter. The first ability, Torment, is where Dormazain summons 3 cones on 3 of the 4 lanes that grow from the entrance of the room towards Garrosh and explode when they reach him. Here you have to quickly find the safe lane and just move there. The second ability, Tormented Eruptions, is just several torments in quick succession. Roars and sprints is recommended here, especially if you have to go from lane 1 to 4 or vice versa. The trick with Torment is to be aware it is happening ASAP and look for the safe spot quickly, instead of realizing it halfway through and therefore being too slow. Tank ability in this fight is Ruined Blade. This inflicts heavy physical damage and gives a 40-second debuff, increasing physical damage taken by 100%. As always, an extremely hard taunt sword mechanic. On heroic or above, Dormazain throws out projectiles called Rendered Soul. These are visualized by wide AoE swirlies that players need to avoid. Combined with Torment, this sometimes can be hard. It generally can also force you to spread out of your healing cities like Spirit Link, but aside from that, it's quite easy to deal with. The signature ability of the boss is Warmonger's Shackle, which summons 3 shackles around Garrosh. Players must click the shackles to take the chains, then move 40 yards away to break them. Every time you break a chain, unleash Tyranny triggers, which deals rate-wide nature damage. So just stagger the chain breaks and use your healing cities here. If you don't manage to break the chains within 40 seconds, Garrosh casts Hellscream and basically wipes the raid. On heroic or above, players also gain a permanent dot from breaking a chain. This dot also prevents you from interacting with another chain again, forcing you to rotate players. So make sure to pre-assign your players to a few chains before the fight. The only adds on this fight is spawned by Dormazain's Call Moorthorn ability, which summons 4 adds that walk towards Garrosh, casting Agonizing Nova. This is a long cast, inflicting shadow damage to all players and slowing them by 20%. It's generally really easily interruptible with any kind of CC or interrupt. However, if an add reaches Garrosh, it becomes immune to all CC, including interrupts, and also deals 200% more damage. So kill the adds before they reach Garrosh. And if they do, finish them off really quickly. Death Knights are great here to grip the adds together and away from Garrosh so that you can cleave them down. Hand in hand with the add goes the next ability called Brand of Torment. 2 players get afflicted with this debuff, giving them a stackable 5-yard aura that increases the damage that the Moorthorn take by 50%. The aura also deals damage to friendly players within 5 yards. 50% damage is massive and should be definitely used against the adds. Even though we already love stacking mobs and cleaving them, this aura makes it even more important to stack the adds together if you can. While killing the adds, melee should of course be very careful not to step into the aura themselves. Recently added to the fight, we also have a permanent dot called Echoing Screams. This is just a rate-wide small dot to increase overall healing requirement. So TLDR for this fight is pre-assign people to chains, stagger break them and use healing cities. Also, whatever you do, don't forget to break your chain. Kill adds by stacking them together and putting the damage increase aura on them. Also interrupt and CC adds when possible. Lastly, just watch out for the safe lane from Torment and move there really quickly.
Green.
Oh, no,
No, purple.
The bait?
But that was wrong.
Green.
That was close.
And the last
Okay.
one.
They are
Unmarked.
There's one.
Go back.
Far.
Why? If you
No.
died, you're bad. Yeah, sorry.
That's all for the 5th boss. I personally didn't think the boss was anything too special, but I'm pretty sure I will still enjoy it. Let me know what you all think of the boss in the comments. I hope you found the video helpful, and if you'd like to check out the bosses in text format, head over to mythictrap.com. There's all of the bosses on there with visuals and positioning guides. You can break down each fight depending on your role, and it's just an overall great website. Thanks for watching, take care everyone.